So this is a special thing. This is a beef heart. This is a very fresh beef heart. I'm going to take this thing apart down to the meat, take off the fat, take off the silver skin, fascia, and we'll turn this into essentially what's going to be amazing lean red meat that we can grill. Yes, it's a heart. It makes good steaks. You want to see it? Cow heart?
Are you filming?
I am filming. My daughter wants to know what I'm cutting up. Cow heart.
Wow.
It's a special thing. Waste no part of the animal. This is amazing food. Okay, so I'm going to take this down so you can see, like, we have all this beautiful red meat, and it's like, oh, scary heart. That's not part of the American diet. Why are you barking? No shouting. I'm making a video. It's not common table fare in the United States. It's just not part of our culture. But this is just amazing, wonderful lean red meat. And on the outside, we've got fat. Then I'm going to take off and some connective tissue, and then same on the inside. But first, before I do that, I'm going to kind of put it into more workable pieces. And there are compartments in the heart that it naturally kind of breaks down into. So I'm just going to, section it into the pieces that it wants to be in, just to make life easier on me to break it down. Let's see, did I mess that one up? No. I'm going to make it easier for me. I'm just trying to decide how do I want to cut it so that when I grill it later, I'm just thinking ahead, so that it's in pieces that I want to cook. And now I'm going to just take off all of the silver skin, and I don't want to waste away any of the meat. I want to keep as much of this meat as I can, but the silver skin is not edible. It is super tough. But I'm going to put it in my bowl of scraps, and I will turn that into something later. Quick voiceover, microphone died. We've got a cleaned up heart into the 4 sections that it wants to be in. This is amazing meat that's ready to be cooked. I'm going to cryovac some of it, but I'm going to also cook some of it and enjoy it now because it's fresh heart, and how often do I get that? Never. Super fun experience. Thank you so much to the Stangers. All right, here we go. Let's cook some heart. Okay, so here we are. This is our heart. 24 hours later, the next day. And I'm gonna grill this thin one over charcoal and hickory, and then this piece I'm actually going to cut it a little bit different before I cook it, because the grain goes this way. So I'm going to cut it into essentially like a little steak this way, and then over here, so I'll have like 3 pieces. I'll show you. But grill also, but I'm going to go cast iron with like garlic and butter. Same thing, charcoal and hickory. So just cut these real quick. This is like really just to make it so that I can cut it in the right way after it's cooked. So I'm planning ahead basically. So I am cutting with the grain right now. Let's see, what sizes do I want them? And I think they're going to look cool on a plate when I eventually slice them from this shape. Okay, so now I have 3 kind of thick rectangular pieces, and then I have the big flat one. And of course, I'm not going to eat all of this today. I'm going to save some of it to do like some sandwiches and like some toasted sourdough with arugula and tomatoes and whatever kind of cheese I have in there. I think I have some goat feta or something. The thin one, you know, I'm not going to be quite as generous as these thicker ones. So after I broke these down yesterday, I broke down the heart, I just kind of rubbed it down with a little bit of olive oil, just to protect it from oxidizing or, you know, any air, tenderize it just a little bit. All right, so I'm gonna get a fire going and then we'll cook these. Okay, so I went cast iron with the thicker pieces, and, you know, brown butter, smashed cloves of garlic, just, you know, cooked them so they're about medium rare-ish. I'm just gonna cut this one open so you guys can see, and then I'm gonna plate them up and do something a little fancier. So it's a very lean piece of meat. I recommend cutting it thin if you do get your hands on some heart. And just fan these out. This is a beautiful little piece of heart right here. And this is, as far as cooking goes, I'd say that's perfect. Check it out. Medium rare heart. So good with the brown butter and the garlic. All right. Resting, huge piece of cooking meat is, or component of it is resting your meat. Even a little piece of heart like this. It's been resting for probably like 15 minutes. All right, so I'm gonna plate this up and then you can see what I do with it. I'm going a little salad with some Meyer lemon and a little parsley gremolata, a little aged balsamic. Just really keep the focus on the meat. There's a lot of hickory smoke and, you know, the charcoal and the garlic and the brown butter, so there's plenty happening here. I'm going salad.